Nah, it wasn't no gulag, bitch. Count your gulag, nigga. Bitch, out here, nigga. Out here, bitch. Yeah. Out here, nigga.
Hey, Marv, you want to get one in on the Madden? All right.
Oh, you finally tagged me? You finally made a good tag? Nah, let me go look at it right now.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field.
Let me see what you're talking about. Okay, hold on. This nigga made a tag. Let me see what this nigga tag talking about. Oh, yeah, I saw this girl.
They're ready to go as they get set.
Yeah, that nigga beat that nigga ass, bro, in Walmart.
The veteran kicker Mason.
That nigga arms, dude. That nigga arm, man. That nigga.
So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And you get knocked out by that little nigga. Right, yeah. Right. He looks like he out there trying to push the offensive a deep tackle.
Being brought down, second and right at a yard.
Yeah. And this nigga hey dog, he every bit of 6'8", my nigga, 300-something pounds. Muscle.
The 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem, but apparently it was, and now it's third down.
Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And he will be knocked.
This nigga's a left tackle for the Raiders.
The first down. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. Jackson on first down. Past the 20. And he's got his man in stride, complete. It's a gain of 35. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
They got 10,000. I'm about to go hit that dude, man. This nigga's
retarded, first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Well, you know, Lamar Jackson somewhat can.
You know, it's so difficult for every defense for Lamar Jackson. You have to think and play at the same.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will make it into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up first and 10 at their own 27. He'll throw from the gun. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
First and 10. Y'all bought the foresight?
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's going to look deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Good shit.
Man, it's Tanyan complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown. Yeah, we dominate today. Robert Tanyan, 34 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you
I'm going to the orange marker part.
Because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Yeah, I know the fuck I'm going.
On second down now, Dobbins. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Geez, I mean, what more can you say about Lamar Jackson? We
know
that he's got the quickness and the agility,
I'm going to get my
proof of his straight-line speed. Look no further. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And past the 35, he'll be...
I went to get myself revived. Fuck you niggas.
Give him 16 yards on the play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
Yellow back right over
These
there.
two teams all tied after one.
7-7.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Dobbins. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Packers' 4-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. End zone, but it's in.
To get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback.
Going for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Ravens have taken the lead. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop it.
You hit that motherfucker,
dog. To kick it away following the touchdown.
Then they gonna start crying. Then they gonna sit there and start crying real quick.
About 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to...
And what's the teams on the parlay? What's the odds and all that shit? All 13. And niggas hey, but it's actually niggas out there hitting them bitches though.
The 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling.
No, niggas over there on that one. They just try to run up on me.
Down conversion. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
They're behind us.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
They at the house, right across the street. Damn.
My first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays...
Yeah, I ain't say the niggas right across the street from the bar car.
They want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot.
Put it on to get y'all niggas to get myself revived. Man.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 42. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Rodgers now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. The veteran tight end Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver.
Don't worry, you take my spot, man, because I'm about to get some smoke.
To throw again, Rodgers dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. This will be caught at about the 6.
Fucked up.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now it's signal before halftime. Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now 3rd and long. Rodgers to throw once more.
Hey, 24-3, Sam. And he ain't scored that 3 points to the end of the game.
A chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance.
Yes, I did. Shit, man. Fuck Fred.
A 33-yarder from the left hash.
All that shit, nigga. I hit that nigga with a hit stick. That nigga thought he was about to run that bitch in with Mahomes. Hit stick that nigga. Foul!
Situational football and something they've worked on since the OT OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
From the 10. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set
there
for
she
quarter
go.
number 3 here.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out and out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out.
I'm talking about, man, this thing was on my ass.
Wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other
But the funny thing about it, though,
It's been clear in this
man,
matchup
you only
which
2
side
niggas
has
got
been the more
kills, eh,
physical
man?
one. It's been this defense. And here's another
And
example.
you hear this thing over there talking about booty, he ain't got no
Complete
kills,
pass
no
on that
damage.
last play, and that means they'll need to come up
I
with something
mean,
here on third
goddamn,
down.
man, like, what you doing, bro? I play, right, shut up.
Working from the gun, Rodgers.
I didn't even have the helicopter.
Pressure right. And that one drops.
This is matter because I got kills because you ain't got nothing.
Throwing it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and
But
get
we
comfortable.
ain't my
That's
playing for
opposite
kills.
a
We
lot of
see.
game plans
We
in
done 2
today's
niggas out here
NFL.
killing motherfuckers.
Ordinarily, you're trying to
So
keep
I
the
mean,
ball
that's what I'm
in
saying.
this
I said
case,
that's what we
they
doing.
brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that.
Yeah.
And they force another incompletion.
Okay.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Jackson now off the bootleg. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Dobbins. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Ravens will extend their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. On 1st down, Rodgers. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Adams. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
This is it! Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
What up, though, Rick?
From the 36.
Hey, Rick, you heard what happened today?
Pitch complete. It's Adams. And he's going to be taken down with the
Man, that nigga Fred just got his ass whooped 24-3.
Finding Adams for a Packer 1st.
By Mac.
Rodgers now on 1st down.
Man, that nigga.
Time to his left.
I beat that little pussy up, boy.
Incomplete.
Yep.
Back to something you said in the 1st quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a playing out in this one.
The left side throw complete
That
to
nigga.
Adams. This will be a short
That nigga trying to get that condom smell off his coochie. No, I had to, Fred could tap.
Okay. No, I was on the phone, man, but there's a lot of shit going on right now. But I'm running
passing game. They just can't get off the ground. And that play, they wound up losing yardage.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Now Jones.
Right.
The Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining.
Nah, I had Baltimore.
Here in the 4th quarter. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones taking it in. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. So here we go.
Ammo
The
and
Packers
shit
will
here.
line up to go for 2. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this is caught. They got it. And
For Green Bay.
after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll go again with Dobbins.
Down one.
Again with a juke.
Bitch.
And he is into the end zone for
Fuck
a
wrong with
Baltimore
him?
touchdown. J.K.
And made him quit. That's what I'm talking about. Nigga.
Yeah, yeah. That's a flag on the play. Yeah, yeah.
Get yourself revised.
Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown. I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag. Ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass. Come through station. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole. Then I'm running. Get money. You ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline. A flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons. I just made a play. In the red zone. Going strong. Watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I just took off with that rock. Just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks. That's a whole field. He don't want no championship. Get him out of here. I just got to set like I run up in the backfield. I just got to set like I ran up on a quarterback.
Yeah, Marv, you came back right on time.
Just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers. We ain't
All right,
standing.
hold up.
Running off the block. Yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a Fanta. How you like it? How you like it? I'm on purple. I'm on yellow like a Viking. All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range, just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through station. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. I'm in the field like a Panther, I done up the standards. Like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens across the board.
Man, it was niggas all through that bitch.
You know I'm a touchdown with the sack.
This niggas all in there.
Back on the play.
Niggas all in there, man.
That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through station. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go.
Irresponsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a
He reeked gayness.
like a reverend in my energy, paralyzed. I'm like a finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message to the best. If it ain't me, then you need you a
There's a lore around that nigga, nigga.
That ain't apparent to me. Put dust on your cheetah, run up and I'm there on the scene. Now be just like Vegeta Prince and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't.
Hey, I'm backing out, y'all.
Money, man, I mean a
I'm gonna get my shit.
Think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field.
I'm not.
That's why I'm always chilling, 'cause I feel
I'm
like I'm fulfilling all those
gonna come back rejuvenated.
Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we can foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran on the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm dropping the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't want to bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break down me and my self-talk too. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB. I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. I shake a big, told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma throw that cash to my money. You know what? Let me stop.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'm a win.
Hey, Mom, I had more kids than you, so shut up. I had 3.
Yeah, I'm a act a fool with this.
Motherfucker.
Act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it basketball. Can I get the dash? Can I catch me roll? Ooh, can I get the dash? Can I catch me roll? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay. Can I hit that? Okay. Can I hit that? Can I hit that? Can I hit that? Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe with a cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my crew. Yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay. Can I hit that? Okay. Can I hit that? Can I hit that?
Party going up. A champ with the crown is here. I'ma win anywhere. Hey, so shake it like you don't care. I shake it up everywhere. And I can bake cakes by the pound. Blow the whistle cause I love that sound. And we can just keep going round. I'm ready for another round. Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, go ahead, touch down like that. 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 so round, how round? Round like a planet in orbit, round like a b-ball, 23 Jordan, dunking on default. Automatic forces attract me to females, I look this gorgeous. How did you even come in existence? Hey, or did you just appear out in an instance? You got me all driven, revving my pistons. I wonder if she like the stick shift. Hey, count a 4 and make a wish. I wish that shorty keep it lit. Cause if I shoot my shot, I won't miss. No backboard, gotta sound a light switch. Go ahead, touchdown like that. Go ahead, touchdown like that. Go ahead, touchdown like that.
Who?
Go ahead, touchdown like that.
Hey, Sam, what's up?
Go ahead, touchdown like that.
Yeah. Madden.
Him drawing Coop. They got a 3-peat. Almost had a foe. We never had a 3-peat on this bitch. Out of everybody in this lobby, none of us did a 3-peat. Nope. Yeah, I was talking shit. I just want to see what y'all gonna say. we got videos of the 3-peat. That was me, Ferg, and somebody else, dog. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, part of that. We got the video, Ferg. We had tagged the video 3-peat.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Fielded in the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Me too. Hey, I'm gonna do mine in a minute.
Carry now. This is Alvin Kamara, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Malik Harrison on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Handoff as they run the counter play. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
On the counter, here's Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Breeze on third down. And that's knocked away and incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
On 2nd down, Dobbins. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 72 yards. Now the Ravens have taken the early lead. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs and then there are touchdown runs. And that one certainly fell into the latter category. But that deserves a couple exclamation points.
I think defensively, when you look at a play like that, that's when everyone looks at their teammates and starts shaking their heads a little bit because now you're wondering, what are we in for? Worked all week to try and limit the big playability that he possesses, and he winds up taking one to the house in the very first quarter. That was a tremendous run.
Takes this about 5 yards deep, and we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they can. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. And that is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 15. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
At the 24-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Jackson under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Alex Anzalone, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. From the gun, it's Jackson. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. And this returnable for Harris. A 46-yard.
Hey, I'm watching it now. This shit 43 minutes long.
And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
Yeah. I'm watching it now.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And 3-and-out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Hell nah.
A gain of a couple, and
This
that's going to
nigga's
leave him
stupid.
with a 3rd and about 5.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Hell yeah.
Incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
Playing
They punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball.
Shit, nigga, you said you was cleaning your shit up, nigga. You was like I was still doing it, nigga. You ain't communicated none of that shit. Well, whatever. You ain't finished communicating.
Still a few inches short of a first down.
No, you're supposed to communicate it after that.
2nd down. They'll run here with Dobbins. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Dobbins. They find some open field here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore
They
first
own
down.
that bitch.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 37. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
He's got the first down inside the 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his second touchdown here in this first half, as the Ravens push further out in front. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Man. That nigga Paul Pierce look perfectly healthy, nigga. He on some bullshit.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Looking here for Smith downfield. And got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas, 42 yards. And the Saints are back within a score. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their own 42. Jackson from the shotgun, flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. He'll throw complete to Gus Edwards. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
It's now 2nd down.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. Bryant with a catch right side. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And I'll tell you what a bird's eye view I've got here because that was absolutely something else to watch. Not a lot of wiggle in that. That was catch it and go, and he used those wheels of his to absolute devastating effect.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now a carry for Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out, and the Ravens will add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what that they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. On play action. Now Breeze. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete.
No, the life insurance lady pull up every day. I mean, every month.
You know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end.
Come to his shit.
Usually right in the middle of the field.
Yeah. Every month. Yeah, that's how he pays his life insurance.
And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
Their own 11-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays.
And he's got daylight.
Say, I think I'm too much for you.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
What's glitchy about the play, though? It could be stopped.
And the Ravens will extend their lead.
Talk
about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen. This has got to be right up there. His fourth touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me.
Man.
We're watching this, and we're watching such a performance that is demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get him. And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
Listen, I do what I got to do to win, dog. So I ain't tripping about nothing you talking about.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly because
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the Saints.
I ain't got no DeForest Buckner or none of that.
The drive offensively, giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage.
I know I don't. That's what I'm trying to show you. Man, listen, I do what I got to do to win, dog. I pick the same playbook, and I do my same plays to win.
Another try after the first down sack. Breeze. Over the middle.
What's glitchy about it?
And they finally get him down at the other 46.
Marv to stop my shit. Fred to stop my shit. Everybody to stop my shit.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way.
Ferg didn't even stop my shit.
They come up 1st and 10. Breeze's throw going to be caught by Sanders. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It'll be a gain of 24 on the play. And it'll move the chains. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown Saints. Traquan Smith there to make the grab. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
That nigga talking about Ebony Chroma. Nigga, we work with her. You retarded. He don't even know who the fuck she is.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation.
Hey, Sal, you.
He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Lutz now to kick this one away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Dobbins. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning.
And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 53 yards. As the Ravens push further out in front. Well, I'm just not sure what more we can say about him after that one.
But we're certainly going to give it a try, aren't we? Because I believe we're watching greatness personified. It has not mattered all game long where they've handed him the football. He's taken it and found the end zone. He is so locked into that so-called zone, I don't think they're going to get him out of it in this one.
And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix it.
23-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Breeze. Pressure too much. Down he goes. Calais Campbell able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And that's caught by Smith. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Breeze now on 1st down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Breeze will try again on 2nd down. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Calais Campbell able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Trey Hendrickson in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Going deep here for Bryant. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. From the gun, Jackson. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. Breeze now. He's going to let it fly. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. After the interception, here's Jackson being chased out left. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Hey, man, I guess we're looking at the wrong side right here.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge 4th quarter stop? A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little.
Tell me how weak I am. Tell him what all I do. All that shit, man. What the fuck?
The interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception.
37-18, man. Man, listen, dog. Why I gotta keep being weak though when I'm winning though?
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore.
I'm a cheese player. I do what I gotta do to win, bro. Ain't this the object of the game?
So you get the sense that whatever was said at
What's the object of the role play?
I think it's a little bit more than that, though.
All right, then, nigga. Come on, man. Get right or get left.
Your focus and maybe doing the things you practiced.
Man, listen, dog.
Major adjustments, just doing them better.
I'm just saying, dog.
Done in this one.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
I got Marv next.
The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long.
I got Marv next, then Ferg last. And I'm done for the day. Hell nah, I'm just beating up these little pussies. Hey, that nigga J.K. Dobbins ran for 303 yards. Dog, I just know how to shimmy through that shit. You act like I wasn't using no juke moves or nothing. I'm using juke moves, bro. I mean, you mad at me because I'm using moves and doing what I'm supposed to do to win, bro. Man, listen. But I'm winning though. All right. So the game just go my way every time. I guess it's just I'm his favorite. Right. Right. So what the hell are you talking about?
Say I done powered up, level at 10,000 and climbing. No, I've been bad it to them looking back from around me. My what it is. Really, I just came here to gotta see this more gonna be a boy. Thank the good Lord, I'm gifted. Overflowing with this sauce, I'm never holding back. I'm going in my coffin, middle finger poking through the casket. No turning tragedy to tragedy. Before you knew what happened, ain't no explanation. This is second nature. All is automatic. Lion, tigers, meteors inside my mind. Kamikaze, spaceship power, baby, sail me toward the sky. Here I come, a freaky side. Oh no, don't you close your eyes. I'ma give you something to cry about. I'ma teach you how to fly without fear. Doubt, just regret. Break it down, break the sweat, baby, the doll, break a leg. Let you lay the power check. Sipping on the sun in the cup somewhere. Cause she ain't really seen that like me, yeah. Cannibalistic, animal instinct, you fools hurt. Jesus will.
That's just like the equivalent of, that's just like the things when we play 2K. You know how the things that just go behind the back and just want to shoot the three? That's what that equivalent is.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me roll? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me roll? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay. Yeah. Then I hit that. Okay. Yeah. Then I hit that. Then I hit that. Stars firstborn, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these eyes ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Ooh. Only winning is exception on my crew. Yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, yeah. Then I hit that. Then I hit that. Cause I ain't liking nothing. Then I hit that.
Flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. That's a flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. Flag on the play. Hold up.
Crunch berries is shit. It is.
We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't kill what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10.
Now we on top once again, yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was pop, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I quote it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the you in the way. Either you rolling the dust. You with it, so what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again, yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again, yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10.
No, I play Marv. Huh? Man, y'all niggas is... I ain't playing you, bitch. No, I ain't about to keep playing you. You don't be beating my ass. I won. You did. All right, bitch. We both won. We both beat each other, you stupid bitch.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but in front of bait. You can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, with the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets.